Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Jokic dons bright shirt honoring Coach Decky after NBA MVP win. Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic earned the league's highest honor for the third time Wednesday, taking home the 2023-24 NBA MVP award for his incredible performance this season. And as he spoke to media after the votes were tallied, Jokic wore his bright shirt to the podium, a small but meaningful gesture to honor his former coach and Warriors assistant Dejan Milojevic, who passed away from a heart attack in January. Milojevic, a Warriors assistant coach since 2021, was Jokic's head coach at the Serbian club Mega Basket. After Milojevic's sudden death at age 46 while in Salt Lake City for Golden State's game against the Utah Jazz on January 17, the Warriors made bright t-shirts that became a common sight on pre-game courts throughout the NBA. And for Jokic, the shirt with the Serbian word for brother certainly holds an indescribable meaning. "I don't want to make a circus of it," Jokic told reporters shortly after Milojevic's death, via the Denver Post. "My whole family was shocked. I love his whole family. I love him." Milojevic's legacy and impact on the NBA lives on through the players he coached, and Jokic's shirt choice Wednesday certainly was a nod to what the coach's teachings have helped the three-time MVP accomplish. CP3, Warriors supporting Celebrini family during NHL draft process. All eyes are on Macklin Celebrini, and that includes a few prominent members of the Golden State Warriors organization. The young center is expected to be selected by the hometown San Jose Sharks with the first overall pick in the 2024 NHL draft, and his father, Rick, the Warriors' vice president of player health and performance, is receiving support from a handful of players and coaches. Shortly after San Jose was awarded the number 1 pick in Tuesday's draft lottery, Rick received a phone call from one of the Warriors' veteran players. "Yeah, I got a call from Chris Paul last night," Celebrini told reporters in a press conference Wednesday at Chase Center. "He was driving home with his wife and called me when he heard the news and got texts from the other guys and talked to the guys this morning. It's really cool." Macklin has spent time with his father at the Warriors facility and even has developed a relationship with veteran forward Draymond Green over the years. Rick believes his son can learn a lot from Golden State's championship core, led by coach Steve Kerr, as he begins his professional journey. "That's the beauty of this organization, just players, coaches and staff, everyone so supportive and family-oriented that it's been incredible to support," Celebrini said. "Obviously, I think Draymond has a really good connection with Macklin, specifically, and constantly asking about Mac, and I think they have a really good relationship. I think the exposures that the Celebrini kids had were really positive and really impactful just by being around guys like Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, Draymond, Klay, Thompson, and the group. So when they did come in, just the welcomeness that they felt, the incredible people they were exposed to, I think it was more the quality of their exposure than the quantity." The elder Celebrini has plenty of experience in professional sports. Rick played in the Canadian Soccer League and the APSL in the 90s and has worked with the Vancouver Canucks, the Vancouver Whitecaps Football Club and the Warriors as a physiotherapist. He believes that Macklin growing up around professional sports only will benefit his son in the NHL. "I think my time in Vancouver with the Canucks and the Whitecaps and certainly down here, for Macklin and all the kids to be around it, it just normalizes it a little bit," Celebrini added. "It just takes the mystique away from it and they see behind the curtain, so to speak, and see the hard work and what really goes into it. I do think it does help prepare them, and I think it's a valuable experience for any young person." Macklin, one of the most highly touted NHL prospects in years, will have plenty of eyes on him as he begins his professional career. And it's safe to say many within the Warriors organization will follow along and offer their support wherever they can. Warriors' level of interest in trading Jonathan Kumingan revealed, Insider. The Golden State Warriors' time with Stephen Curry will only continue to shorten. After missing the playoffs, trading breakout Warrior Jonathan Kuminga could help them capitalize on what's left of Curry's prime. However, ESPN's Ramona Shelburne dismissed any notion of a potential Kuminga trade. She revealed the level of "not at all," Shelburne said on 95.7 FM's The Game. "I think he's pretty much, look, it's gonna get complicated because of his extension talks and how much money they have but I think they'll do everything they can to keep him. I mean, I don't think they want to even talk about him." Shelburne added what assets the Warriors could offer in a trade instead of Kuminga. "They have a pretty good set of assets," Shelburne said. "There's some other good young players on the team outside of Kuminga. They have draft picks, they have Wiggins, they have Gary Payton too, they have a lot of options there, they have a lot of optionality and decent contracts. And then there's also the blue chip, which is Chris Paul. That contract is very interesting for a lot of teams for a lot of reasons. Now, the Warriors could certainly just keep him and take the savings themselves. But that's a great trade asset for a lot of teams. Kuminga may stay put, but the Warriors must consider how they. While it appears the Warriors won't trade Kuminga anytime soon, ESPN's Zach Lowe floated a trade that would include him. The return package would be former Warrior Kevin Durant. KD reunited with the Warriors, Lowe said on his podcast The Lowe Post on April 29. "All the young guys, salary fillers. It's gonna be Kuminga and all the other, young, guys you don't want to trade. It's Kevin Durant, so you'll probably trade those guys." His guest, Bobby Marks, outlined who else would have to be included in the trade. "It should be Wiggins as your placeholder," Marks said. "That's your big number, right? Then it's gonna be a combination of Kuminga, Brandon, Podziemski, and Moses, Moody and whatever you have." The Phoenix Suns have made the playoffs both times Durant has been on the team. However, they have fallen far short of their goal of winning a title. If they decide it's not worth keeping him, Kuminga might be the best returning asset available to them. After flashing his potential with the Warriors over his first 2 seasons, Kuminga broke through in his 3rd season. He flourished in an expanded role. As he averaged a career-high 26.3 minutes a game, Kuminga saw his numbers grow. In 74 games, Kuminga averaged 16.1 points on nearly 53% shooting from the field. He also averaged 4.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists, and 0.7 steals a game. All of which were career highs for Kuminga. At 21 years old, Kuminga has definitely shown that he can be a valuable contributor to a team aspiring to make the playoffs. The Warriors may very well not trade him because they believe they'd be better off with him on the team than without him. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Jonathan Kuminga? Leave your opinion in the comments.